दंडौत बंदन अनेक बार, सर्व कला समरथ, डोलन तेरा खो प्रभु, नानक दे कर हथ। ज्ञान ध्यान किछ कर्म न जाना, सार न जाना तेरी, सब ते वड्डा सतगुर नानक, जिन कल राखी मेरी। गुरु प्यारी गुरु सवारी साध संगत जी, with the grace of Dhan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, they have allowed for this youth samagam to take place. Satguru di mehr de naal hazri karna mauka milya sangat ji. And before the aramta of this katha, let us place our hazri in this darbar. Sarbat sangat, please join me in the blessed Fateh of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Aakho ji, Waheguru ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru ji ki Fateh. Sadh Sangat ji, in the current days of the Panth, we remember a Mahan Hasti. We remember the Joti Jot of Tan Shri Guru Harkrishan ji Maharaj, our 8th Guru. So Sangat ji, Tan Shri Guru Harkrishan ji Maharaj, they were born in the house of Shri Guru Har Rai ji Maharaj, who was our 7th Guru, in Kiratpur Sadhu. Now something absolutely incredible, Sangat ji, is Guru Harkrishan ji Maharaj was given the Gurgaddi, meaning they became the Guru at the age of 5. Now a lot of people, Sangat ji, especially those outside of Gurmat, outside of Sikhi, will have doubts. How can a 5-year-old become a Guru? How can a 5-year-old become such a heightened being? And Sangat ji, there is something very fundamental to understand there. The Guru, Sangat ji, is not a body. Sangat ji, Guru koi sharir nahi hai, koi sharirik vyakti nahi. Sadh Sangat ji, the Guru is not a body. When we talk about having 10 Gurus, Sangat ji, really it is one Guru who took upon 10 vessels, Sangat ji, and now abide in the form of Shabd Guru, Dhan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Sangat ji, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, our 10th Guru, they were once asked, they said, Guruji, what are you? And Guru Gobind Singh Ji responds very beautifully. They say, I have 3 forms. Sargun, Nirgun and Shabd. Guruji says. Sangat ji, Sargun. This Shabd refers to something that is physical. Everything you see around you right now with these physical eyes, that is Sargun Sarup. So when we see the Guru in the physical body, that is the Sargun form. But the Guru has said they have 2 more forms. Nirgun. Nirgun, Sangat ji, is that which cannot be seen with these physical eyes. It is the Prakash, the Jot, the light which abides and pervades absolutely everywhere. Simultaneously, it is that Jot that abides in each of us at this moment. That is the other form of the Guru. And Sangat ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj says the 3rd form is Shabd, Gurbani. And this is confirmed itself in Gurbani, Sangat ji. We have heard this line many times, Bani, Guru, Guru hai Bani, Vich Bani, Amrit Sare. Tan Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, their Bani tells us Bani Guru. Guru hai Bani. The Guru has not written here, Sangat Ji, that this body is the Guru. They said this Bani is the Guru. Guru hai Bani. They made it very clear. Which Bani Amrit Sare. It is this Bani which contains Amrit, the nectar of immortality, Sangat Ji. So Sangat Ji, keeping this in mind, when we say Tan Tan Shri Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj was 5 years old, really what we're saying, Sangat Ji, that Guru Nanak decided to abide in a vessel. The Jot, the Guru, decided to abide in a vessel that was 5 years old. The Guru is not 5 years old, Sangat Ji. So Sangat Ji, when we continue to look at the jeevan of the Guru, just in 25 minutes it is incredibly difficult to look at the entire jeevani, Sangat Ji. But what we attempt to do is look at glimpses into instances of their life. Sangat Ji, we will look at some Sakis today that reference to that divine nature, to that heightened state our beloved Guru was at. Sangat Ji, at one point in our adhyas, in our history, Shri Guru Harkrishan Ji Sahib is Birajman sitting down, just like how we're sitting in the sanctuary of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And within their sanctuary, Shri Guru Harkrishan Ji Sahib and their brother Ram Rai were both sitting down with their eyes closed in Simran, in meditation. When we come to the Gurudwara, Sangat Ji, sometimes we see people sitting with their eyes closed. Now usually what we're actually trying to doing is put our focus into whatever is being done. Whether that be Simran, whether that be Kirtan, whether Gurbani is being read. When we keep our eyes open, all we're going to do is look at the Sangat walking by, see this person has a beautiful suit on. This person is wearing that Gucci jacket. This distracts us, Sangat Ji. Closing your eyes is just one way. It is not the way, Sangat Ji. It is just one way to remove that little bit of distraction. So, Guru Harkrishan Ji and Ram Rai, they sit down with their eyes closed in Simran and meditation. And a Sikh comes and walks by, they go to Guruji, they say, Maharaj, you are so blessed. They say, look at your two sons, they're absolutely leaned in the meditation of Waheguru. And Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj Sangat Ji, they say this is in fact not the case. They hand a stick, Sangat Ji, to that Sikh. And they say, go and poke both of these children. Sangat Ji, the Sikh goes and he pokes Ram Rai, who was supposedly sitting in meditation. Immediately when the stick hits the skin, he opens his eyes, starts looking around, asking what's going on. Sangat Ji, when the Sikh goes to Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj, they go and poke them, but absolutely no response. Sangat Ji, Guru Harkrishan Sahib is in such a deep state, they have forgotten everything about this body. So Sangat Ji, we have to remember they were about 4 years old at this time. Think about a 4-year-old. Right now, there's probably 4-year-olds in this darbar. Some of them cannot even go to the washroom by themselves. Again, Sangat Ji, the Guru is not a body. So Sangat Ji, another beautiful instance of the Guru's jeevani. We see that Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji blessed Guru Harkrishan Ji with the Guru Gatti. And the reason for this was, Sangat Ji, is their brother Ram Rai completely went against the teachings of the Guru. There was a time in history where their brother was in the mahal in the court of Aurangzeb, who was the Mughal emperor of the time. And while he stayed in that court, Sangat Ji, he would show all these miraculous abilities to Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb loved seeing these things. It pleased and entertained him. Now Sangat Ji, what happens one day is Aurangzeb and their court again filled with Muslims. They confront Ram Rai and they say, we heard there's a line in Gurbani that's speaking against the Muslims, that speaks about the Muslims in a negative way. Now what was the line? Mitti Musliman ki Pede pe kumiyar. For those of us who have listened to Asadi Var Sangat Ji, this Shabad comes within that body. What the Guru is saying, Sangat Ji, is what the Muslims do. They have a practice is they don't burn people when they pass away. We know in Punjab, there's a practice of when a person passes away, the body is burnt. But they believe there's going to be a day that all those Muslims who have passed away will once again rise. So instead, Sangat Ji, they are buried, they are not burned. Now what the Guru is saying here, Sangat Ji, is those Muslims who decide to bury their bodies. They said, what if 1,000 years later, a body that was buried somewhere, of course, is going to decompose, Sangat Ji. It's going to go back in its elements. Imagine there was a clay maker, a clay pot maker. Sangat Ji, what they do is they grab dirt from the ground, use that dirt to make those pandey, to make those bowls, those pans. And Sangat Ji, the Guru is saying, are those beings not crying when that clay maker puts that dirt through immense amount of fire? Again, they're speaking against this practice. So coming back, Sangat Ji, Aurangzeb tells Ram Rai, they say, we heard the Guru is speaking against the Muslims. And Ram Rai, what happens, Sangat Ji? He gets scared. He knew that is the Bani the Guru has written. But in the Prabha, Sangat Ji, he gets scared and he tells them, no, actually, that's not the line. It was written wrong. It was Mitti Beiman. Now when Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji hears this, Sangat Ji, they say, I don't even want to look at my son. They say, I want nothing to do with Ram Rai. Gurbani, Sangat Ji, has come from Waheguru. It has come from that supreme state. It is the words of Waheguru themselves. Tur ki bani aayi ten sagli chint mitai. Sat gur ki bani sat sat kar jano gur sikho har karta aap moh kadaye. Guru Ramdas Ji Maharaj says, the Guru themselves, Sangat Ji says, Waheguru is making me speak this bani. So Guru Har Rai Ji says, not even a single letter should be changed. And this supposed son of theirs has chosen to change an entire line. Sangat Ji, this alongside other events led to them being against the Gurmat. Now of course, Tantan Shri Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj, they were worthy of being that vessel of which Guru Nanak would abide in next. Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj was given the Gurgati, Sangat Ji. Once on their travels, Sangat Ji, we've all heard this Sakhi before, but it never hurts to remind ourselves of this Abhyas, Sangat Ji. The more we listen to it, the more we're surrounded by it, the more likely we are to remember it. Because Sangat Ji, we are the ones that are going to pass this on to the upcoming generations. If we don't have this knowledge, who will, Sangat Ji? So Guru Harkrishan Ji, they're on their travels, Sangat Ji, they come across a Brahman. And of course, nowadays, Sangat Ji, imagine there was a 5-year-old kid sitting up here. Would anyone not bring doubt into their mind? How is this little kid a Guru? And unfortunately, Sangat Ji, a lot of us would do this because we are unaware, we cannot see what's really there. This Brahman, he says, how is this little kid a Guru? He says, your name is Harkrishan. Can you even do the Arth of the Gita? Now, just a little background here, Sangat Ji. Krishan is a being who is much respected in the Hindu faith. And within the Hindu faith, they have a scripture called the Gita, in which that scripture contains the verses of Krishna. So what this Pandit is saying is, in your name you have Krishna. Your name is Harkrishan ji. Can you even do the definitions, the arth of this Gita? Now Sangat ji, the Guru, they knew if they started to tell these definitions, the Brahman might have thought, well, he's very educated, he's grown up in the house of the Guru, he must have learned. So what Guruji does, Sangat ji, is they tell this Brahman, they say, go find someone and I'll make them do the arth. I'll make them recite the definitions. Sangat ji, this Brahman, he's very clever. He goes and he finds an illiterate. He goes and finds someone who cannot speak properly. And he brings them to the sanctuary of the Guru. Now, Tan Shri Guru Harkrishan ji Maharaj Sangat ji, the Guru, there is no knowledge that is not available to them. The Guru is Sarva Kala Samrat, capable of all abilities. When that illiterate who could not speak was bringing it into the Darbar, Guru Harkrishan ji Maharaj sat them down, and they would keep the stick in their hands, Sangat ji. And what they did, Sangat ji, is they grabbed that stick and placed it on the hand of Waheguru ji. They placed it on the head of this illiterate. And as soon as they do this, Sangat ji, that illiterate who could not speak even properly, we know what illiterate means, Sangat ji, someone who was not learned. They started reciting such a profound definitions of the Gita, with such a deep knowledge, Sangat ji, even that Brahman never heard such translations before. And Sangat ji, immediately that doubt that Brahman had in his mind about how can a little kid be a Guru was lifted. They fell to the feet of Tan Shri Guru Harkrishan ji Maharaj. And Sangat ji, there are lines in Gurbani, even some of them that we read every day, Sangat ji, that describes how this very thing is absolutely possible. The Guru says, Pingal Parvat Par Pare Khal Chatur Bakita Andale Trepavan Suchya Gur Pet Punita. Sangat ji, such a beautiful line. The Guru says, Pingal Parvat Par Pare. A Pingala is someone who's crippled. Someone who cannot travel, who cannot move properly, maybe a broken knee, a leg, whatever it may be. The Guru says, Pingal Parvat is mountain. Par Pare, even the crippled being, is able to travel across the huge mountains. Khala Chatur Bakita. Sangat ji, we know this word Chatur. Have your parents ever said, Bada Chatara? What does that mean? Very clever. Khala Chatur Bakita, even the one who's a fool, Chatur Bakita, they become a wise being. Sangat ji, what do they say next? Andale Tre Pavana Sujya. Sangat ji, such an incredible line. Those who are spiritually ignorant, who cannot see. We're not talking about the physical eyes, we're talking about the inner eyes. Those beings who cannot recognize the presence of Waheguru everywhere, who cannot recognize the divine play going on at this moment, Andale Trepa Manasujya, they begin to get Brahmgyan knowledge of all the worlds, Sangat ji, of the entire creation. But when did this happen? Gurpet Punita, when they meet the Satguru, Sangat ji. Such a beautiful line, Sangat ji, the Guru has described here. Sangat ji, those of us who are blessed to do Nityanem every day, we read Shri Chaupade Sahib, and how incredible that Tan Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj describes this exact thing as well. Sangat ji, what does Guru ji say? Sune gung jo yare so rasna pavai Sune mood chit lae chatrata avai Sune gung jo yare so rasna pavai. The one who cannot even speak properly, Sangat ji. So rasna pavai, such a being who begins to speak incredibly. Sune mood chit lae chatrata avai. Again, the same thing the Guru describes. Even the murk. What is a murk, Sangat ji? When you see this word in Gurbani, it means a fool. It refers to someone who is an absolute fool, a murk. Sune mood chit lae. Even if the murk focuses upon Waheguru, upon Simran, upon Gurbani, so chatrata pavai, even such a being becomes wise, becomes spiritually heightened, Sangat ji. So Sangat ji, that itself teaches a lot here. We need to come to the sanctuary of the Guru free of doubt, free of what we think is right. A lot of times, Sangat ji, we cannot obtain something from someone. Okay, if we use a worldly example here, let's say I want to go learn and play a guitar. Now, Sangat ji, hopefully if you're in the sanctuary of the Guru, you might want to learn something like Dilba. That's a joke, Sangat ji, but the point here is, if you're going to learn something from someone, but you already think you know everything, you're trying to go learn how to play guitar, but you walk into that classroom thinking you already know how to play. Even if you spend 6 hours a day with that person, you will not obtain anything. Because you've already thought to yourself, I know. Now Sangat ji, if you truly go with the bhavana, with the intention and believe that you actually know nothing, it is then, Sangat ji, you will actually walk out of that classroom by learning something. In that same sense, Sangat ji, when we come to the sanctuary of the Guru, when we bow down to Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, unfortunately, what do we see today? There are people who claim this is a book. Sangat ji, just saying that makes me feel very terrible. But there are people who openly speak these things. And what we have to contemplate, as this is the same Guru that Tan Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji bowed down to. This Gurbani is the Guru. Vah vah Bani Nirankar hai. This Jeevan Avarna Koi. This Bani is the form of Waheguru. And apparently, Sangat ji, these beings have reached higher states than the Guru to claim it as a book. And now, Sangat ji, tell me how many of those people met God? How many of these people have experienced Waheguru? And Sangat ji, I'm sure it's none of them. But one thing is for sure, Sangat ji, those Gurmukhs in our Panth, in our history, who 24 hours a day continuously did Dandot, Namaskar to Guru Granth Sahib Ji as the Guru, they experienced Waheguru, they met Waheguru, they achieved those supreme states, Sangat ji. This is demonstrated time and time again. So the point here, Sangat ji, let us forget our own Siyana. Let us drop what we think is right, what we think we know best, and let us come to the sanctuary of the Guru and humbly surrender ourselves, Sangat ji. When we do this, it is then we will actually start to obtain something. So Sangat ji, moving on into the Jeevani of Shri Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj. Sangat ji, there was a plague that broke out, a disease. And Sangat ji, the nature of Shri Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj was such, is they would go to all these diseased people and go help cure them, Sangat ji. They would provide assistance. Now Sangat ji, the Guru's pratap, we talked about this in last month's katha. Pratap, the aura. Remember, the Guru is not some everyday human. That light is very much one with Waheguru, and that energy around them, Sangat Ji, just by looking at them, you start to feel at peace, you start to feel at bliss. Just in their sanctuary, you could begin to focus. So when Guru Harkrishan Ji would go to these diseased people, Sangat Ji, they found peace. The Guru was actively helping them recover, but just their sanctuary alone, that aura, that pratap, was having that effect on people. And Sangat Ji, as time went on, Guru themselves, Sangat Ji, the people around them themselves started saying that Guru Harkrishan Ji has the ability to remove suffering, to take away our dukh. In Ardas, Sangat Ji, we read a line every single day, and in fact, this is actually a line by Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. We read the lines of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji in the beginning of Ardas. It is part of a var that Guru Gobind Singh Ji has wrote, in which they have wrote Shri Harkrishan Ya Jis Ditthai Sab Dukh Jai. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, they say, when we focus upon the Jeevani, upon the Guru, Tan Tan Shri Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj, this is the Taz Sabduk Jai, having their blessed vision removes our suffering. Now what we might be thinking, well, is that possible today? We haven't seen Guru Harkrishan Ji, but remember, Sangat Ji, what did we talk about in the beginning? The Guru is not a body. When you open up the Gutka side, those of you who are blessed to read Gurbani, when you open up the Gutka Sangat Ji, when you open up the Pothi, and you have darshan, the blessed vision of Gurbani, you are looking at Tan Tan Shri Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj. So Sangat Ji, Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj, they went and tirelessly helped these people recover from their disease. And it came to a point, Sangat Ji, where at a time, they have taken upon that disease on their own body as well. Now the Guru is free of all disease. Sangat Ji, the Guru is not inflicted by anything, but this is all in the play of Waheguru, all in the hukam, the divine will of the Supreme. Sangat Ji, shortly after that period, Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj, Joti Jot was samage. When you hear this word Joti Jot, it is referring to something very specific. Jot is light, prakash. Joti Jot with samage Sangat Ji, the light of the Guru has merged with the light of Waheguru. Look how beautiful this is. Once again, we begin to recognize the Guru was never a body in the first place, Sangat Ji. The Guru is free from birth and death. We read in Sukhmani Sahib, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, they say, Avan Jaan ek khel banaya. The Waheguru has created a play in which creatures are born and die over and over again. But the Guru does not get born, Sangat Ji. The Guru does not die. When such beings abide on this earth, they come straight from the sanctuary of Akal Purakh, of Waheguru, to bless us, Sangat Ji, and merge within that Akal Purakh again. In fact, they are always merged with that Akal Purakh. So Sangat Ji, with that we will bring an end to the Vichar today. Again, to go over every single Sakhi of the Guru is quite difficult. But those of you who took the time to come today and listen, the Guru's Kripa is already upon you. Thank you for listening with much patience, with much love. Sari Sangat ne bade hi prem te ekagrata na shravan kita, sarbat sangat da dhanyavad. Please forgive all mistakes. Aao agla program shravan kar de ji. Please join me in the blessed Fateh of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Akho ji, Waheguru ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru ji ki Fateh.